Marvel's Avengers has had a rocky road from its release back in September of 2020 to now. However, one thing which the game has always excelled at is characters and gameplay. The list of characters in this game, while somewhat limited in terms of selection, but incredibly diverse in gameplay. Today I'm going to be going over Captain America, how he plays, build possibilities, and styles, and where he ranks in terms of the other remaining characters in the Avengers roster. This is going to be our series where we'll go ahead and review and rank the Marvel's Avengers characters through using base kits and potentials through possible builds that would be effective based on those factors.
A quick note. The terms stagger and stun will both be used in the series, so just to clear up any confusion between the differences in the meaning, stun refers to filling the stun gauge below the enemy's health and allows for takedowns to be performed, while staggers are when an enemy is knocked out of an attack or takes enough damage to reel from said damage, preventing them from attacking. In terms of how builds will be referred to, no specific build style will be mentioned, such as a focus on heroic recharge or healing when referencing characters who have such abilities. Rather, we'll be using traditional MMO class structure to classify builds into either damage, support, control, or tank. Captain America is a primarily melee fighter with not very many range options. However, when using his shield and getting specific gear pieces, which not only complement its abilities, but also apply strong status effects such as shock and cryo onto enemies, his range can become rather strong. However, where Cap excels most of all is in his melee combat. His variety of light and heavy combos, along with knocking enemies into the air, where he may end up struggling due to the lack of air combos, he can make up for it in terms of staggering the enemies and taking them out of the fight for a second or two while giving himself some room to breathe. His all-heroic Steamroller is a good way of knocking down mid-tier enemies such as Synthezoids, damaging high-tier ones like Adaptoids, or even outright killing low-level trash mobs such as the Protosynths. His support heroic Rally Cry is a great damage buff for teammates, and when combined with the Point Man specialization of Commander's Call, it allows Cap to act as a tank for the rest of the team, being enhanced by his counters and blocking abilities. His ultimate, Brooklyn Brawler, grants an incredibly powerful heal on hit, as well as boosting his attack range and damage. The support and ultimate heroic abilities complement each other well, and I personally tend to use them in synergy. My Cap tends to lean more primarily into melee damage, whilst acting as a secondary tank if the group needs it. If you're going for melee builds with Cap, focus on might and proficiency, with a minor focus on intensity. When looking for perks, go for things that'll give damage buffs, but also look for things that'll increase crit chance, increase your melee ability duration and uptime, along with grant combo finisher effects. When going for more range focuses, lean primarily on precision and proficiency. And in terms of perks, look for anything that'll increase damage on range crits, increase crit chance, and give range status effects. Finally, when tanking, Jarvis Barrier is your friend. Find pieces which will allow you to proc it on either counters, dodges, or taking damage in the first place. For stats with this, you want to focus on Resolve, Resilience, and Valor. Resolve being for health, Resilience for armor, and Valor will primarily be used for your ultimate ability. Cap has no real support abilities aside from a damage buff, which, while effective, isn't as useful as other hero support capabilities. He also lacks the crowd control capabilities that someone like Hulk or Thor has. Captain America has been and will certainly always be a mainstay in the Marvel Universe, and whilst in this game his melee and tanking possibilities are strong, possibly some of the strongest depending on the specific build you're using, his lack of crowd control and support options, as well as rather weak air game, does knock him down a few pegs. He's probably the most middle-of-the-road character in the game, and we've decided to rank Captain America as number 5 of 8. Now, when I say middle-of-the-road character, that is not a knock on Captain America in this game. As I said in the introduction, the strongest aspect of this game, in my opinion, has been the characters and the gameplay. So when we rank Captain America as roughly middle of the pack, it should go to show how strong the character designs for the remaining cast is. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be back soon with another character ranking video, possibly Hulk. We haven't officially decided on which one that will be yet. So yeah, if you want to go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe on this channel. We'll be doing a whole lot more Avengers content, especially with Black Panther coming out within just a few days, or possibly by the time you're watching this, he's already been released, and we'll be reviewing content with him. We'll be going ahead and showing that, and we'll eventually be filling out the rest of this character ranking with every other character in the game, including Black Panther, once we have enough time to figure out how he plays. Thanks, guys, and see you later. Bye-bye.